Hi, my name is Dan Powell, and I lived in North Tornado Alley for 14 years. I've seen the destruction firsthand, and have spent many nights in a cellar wondering if we would have a home left when we came out. While we were safe in those walls of earth, our home and everything we owned was not. But more than that, there were many nights spent in bed when we weren't in a cellar, hoping and praying that this storm would pass us by. And while we were in those cellar walls of earth, that earth protected my family, and for that we were grateful. But I really dreamed of a home that would do that as well. We thought of steel reinforced concrete, but the cost was way too high. I didn't know any other alternatives at the time, so couldn't imagine something that would make us as safe as those cellar walls. I'm a little older now and a little wiser. I had grown up in New Mexico where, at the time, many people lived in adobe homes, including my folks. But those homes were both labor-intensive and losing popularity because of the cost, until the only people that could afford them were those that did it for themselves or those who had enough to pay for all that labor. During all this education process, my dad was working with several people to develop a machine that could make a low-cost earth block and ultimately a low-cost earth home. And the rest is pretty much history, with the exception that I determined to apply everything that I'd learned to building that tornado-proof home. And this is now being done by contractors and owner-builders here in the U.S. and by people in other countries who have few other resources than the earth they're standing on. With one machine, you can build a small home for less than $35,000, and then build 20 more if you want. Yes, you can have a home that is energy efficient, quiet, comfortable, bulletproof, and tornado-proof, quickly and inexpensively. But you have to act. We have the tools and the information to get you started. We have the machinery that can make enough earth block in a week to build that home. Machinery that's built right here in America by Americans. So email us. Our email address is info@tornadoproof.us. We look forward to hearing from you.
In a minute. This is test of this wall. This wall right here against those guns, which is an AK-47 and a 45-70 government. We have a police officer out here to make sure that all of us are not stupid, which we really aren't anyways, but anyhow, we are going to do it. I guess we'll use AK still. Alright, we're gonna look. How many shots? Was that 20? 20 rounds. Okay. Let's look at the back side. This wall was just dry stacked.
Did pretty good, didn't it?
Yeah. We had a through shot between the joints there, but out of 20 rounds we had one go through. It didn't shatter any of the blocks all the way.
No, it didn't.
No. All right, Dennis, or somebody who's going to. Why don't you do the honors with the 4570?
No, go ahead.
Dennis, put them all right in here. Say, put about 5 or 10 rounds in the bottom, and then we'll work on this stabilized part. That was the AK-47. Now we're going to do the 4570. These are the bullets we're shooting. Let me back up a little bit. There we go. The first round on the left was the 7.62 by 39. The middle round is a 45-70 government. This is the next test, and this is compared to a 45 government. And we'll add one more round. And that last round would be a 223. So, all right. All right, begin the test of the 4570.
Wow. Is that it?
That was the 4 rounds of the 4570. No penetration.
How'd that look?
It didn't go through.
Did not go through.
No.
All right, shall we test the stabilized block now?
Sure.
Okay.
Just pick on one of those bottom center blocks.
Huh?
Pick on one of those bottom center blocks and see what it looks like. Of the stabilized, of the rows. Let Danny shoot that one.
Okay.
That's my bear gun. That's my bear gun. I haven't shot a bear with it yet, but
It's big enough.
if I find a bear and shoot it, it'll be a dead bear.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. It's okay.
I love it.
Nothing went through.
Nothing. I didn't even crack them.
Just the first inch.
All right, so no penetration. That block, those blocks held up well.
Stabilized blocks did very well.
Yeah. All right, we're going to shoot the gray blocks, which are cement stabilized blocks, with the AK-47 now. 20 rounds.
Dennis.
That's not the stabilized.
Stabilized blocks.
Crap, are we done? Well, we got a little. We had a couple bullets go through back here. That's it. Right here. Right this one here. Oh, okay. Maybe that was already broke.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, this is that one that went through up the top.
This is the one he was shooting at.
Yeah. It stopped them. Here's the lead for the 45-70. Right there's lead right there. There's to stop the bullet. That
So you got about 3 inches of penetration.
maybe 3. Yeah.
On.
Yeah.
It's a 7.62 bullet.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's right here. All right, let's see what a 223 does to it.
Yeah. Danny, let's go. Recording 223. No holes,
They all
huh?
got stopped. 10 rounds in the same location, basically, within 2 inches.
Yeah.
Here's it looks like they made it about 1.5 inches in some locations.
It takes a while to dig them holes out, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Takes a lot of rounds to.
Let's see, I got a
Good.
few more rounds of the 45-70.
Uh-huh.
Let's see if we can, see if I can hit the same spot over and over again.
Okay.
And see if we can't punch a hole through, which one do you think? Through the non-stabilized or stabilized?
Let's work on the non-stabilized, and that will be what most people are going to be using.
All right.
And so pick a block that's unblemished in towards the center if you can.
Right here, look down.
All right. X marks the spot.
Okay, cool. Here's your souvenir.
Okay. That's it, man.
Nothing through.
No penetration. Oh, they can see it from this side. There's no penetration. I think it finally cracked the block. Right here. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's cracked between those two, yeah.
I couldn't hit a tight pattern with that gun.
Really? How come? Because you were flinching?
Probably because I was a flinching. Yeah.
Really good picture.
So that's 4570 right here.
Yeah.
And it has penetrated about 3 inches.
Yeah. That was after how many shots?
Oh, it probably
been shot a couple times.
Yeah, that block had been shot a couple times.
Looks like one shot probably would take out 1.5 to 2 inches of a block. Look at that, stopped on a rock.
You got stopped by a rock.
Yeah.
Put rocks in your blocks.
Yeah, if there's aggregate in it, really helps to keep those blocks, make that wall tough.
It's a lot of lead.
405 grains. I would say that, wouldn't you call that wall bulletproof?
Take a while to knock the hole through it. That should be easy. Big.
I think, you know, any kind of small arms fire,
It'll hold up for a while.
it would hold up for a good long while. I mean, it'd take 100 rounds. We shot 60 rounds.
Yeah.
20 rounds of 45-70 and 40 rounds of AK-47, and we did knock a hole through that right there. We probably could have, if somebody had been hiding right behind there, they would have got them, but it's the only one. I'm impressed. Gentlemen, thank you. Thank you, Danny. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Marshall. Appreciate it.
Doing stuff. I want to take my last shot.
Oh. Your last shot. Oh, yeah. See if you can hit it. Yeah.